All right, good day to all. Welcome on back. It is Tuesday, June 10th. We have a 15-game Major League Baseball schedule on tap for today. Real quick, a recap of yesterday. 9 games were played. We go 6-3 on our money line / spread picks. We go 7-2 on our over-unders. Our final game parlay yesterday, it was a 6-leg parlay. We hit on 5 legs. All we needed was the St. Louis Cardinals to win, and they lose in overtime. It was a heartbreaker, kicked right in the head. But you guys already know the rules over here. We take the good with the bad. On to the next one. 15 games on tap for today. Tons of money to be made. Guys, look for our play of the day. The one game I'm recommending to you more than any. Today we have 2. Also, at the end of the video, our 4 parlay plays of the day. With all of that being said, let's jump into it. Alrighty, first game up of the day, 6:30 Eastern start. We got the Detroit Tigers in Baltimore starting up a series with the Orioles. In this one today, Gibson Long on the mound for Detroit. He'll probably go about 2 innings. I don't know if they'll bring in Montero, but it will probably be a bullpen start today. Povich is the listed starter for Baltimore, but they have not officially made him the starter, but he is listed as of now. In this game today, we do like the Detroit Tigers on the money line. The game total is 9, and we're playing the over in this one. Over 9 total runs. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 3 Tigers in this game. Give me Tolkerson, Torres, as well as Riley Green. All 3 Tigers to have 2 total bases. No pitching props in this game. Like I said, they have not officially listed Povich, and Gibson Long is a bullpen starter, so no pitching props for this game. All right, moving right along. We got the Cincinnati Reds in Cleveland taking on the Guardians. Cincinnati won Game 1 yesterday, a score of 7-4. In this matchup today, Andrew Abbott on the mound for the Cincinnati Reds, who's been good this season. Coming into this game, he is 5-1 with a 2.18 ERA. Cicone on the mound for the Cleveland Guardians, young starting pitcher, 1-2 this season, 4.87 ERA. In this matchup today, we do like Andrew Abbott. We know what lefties do to this Cleveland Guardians team. Give me the Cincinnati Reds on the money line. The game total, 8, and we're playing the over in this one. Over 8 total runs. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're taking 3 batsmen in this game. Give me Ellie De La Cruz as well as Benson of the Cincinnati Reds. And we're playing Jose Ramirez of the Cleveland Guardians. All 3 batsmen, 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. We're playing both starting pitchers to go over their lines. Both of their lines are set this morning at 4.5. And we're taking Andrew Abbott of the Reds to go over 4.5 strikeouts. Cicone of the Cleveland Guardians over 4.5 Ks as well. Alrighty, on after that, we got the Miami Marlins in Pittsburgh taking on the Pirates. The Pirates handled Miami yesterday, a score of 10-3. They were one of our bigger underdog plays yesterday, the Pirates. In this matchup today, the Pirates are favored at home. Mitch Keller on the mound. His record is very ugly, to be honest. He's 1-8, 4.13 ERA. He has been solid, though, despite the record. Sandy Alcantara on the mound for the Miami Marlins. We know who this guy is. He's an excellent starting pitcher who has really struggled this season. In his last start, he did look the best he's looked this season. With all of that being said, in this matchup today, Pittsburgh at home, favored at home. We're taking them on the money line. The game total is 8, and we're playing the under in this one. Under 8 total runs. On to the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 2 Pirates in this game. Give me Brian Reynolds as well as O'Neal Cruz, both to have 2 total bases in this one. On to the pitching props now, and we like both starting pitchers to go under their lines. Alcantara of the Miami Marlins, under 4.5 strikeouts. Mitch Keller of the Pittsburgh Pirates, under 5.5 Ks today. Alright, moving along, we got the Chicago Cubs in Philadelphia taking on the Phillies. This was one of our losses we took yesterday. We played the over in the game, and it was an under. We took the Cubs, and the Phillies ended up winning in overtime, a score 4-3. In this matchup today, Ray on the mound for the Cubs. His record looks good. He's 4-2 with a 3.59 ERA. He's been shaky lately. He hasn't been that good. He's been getting touched up in his last few starts. Abel, the right-handed pitcher for the Phillies. He's a big-time prospect for them. He's looked good in a few starts. He has good strikeout numbers. With all of that being said, in this matchup today, the Cubs are the betting odds favorites in this game. And we like them on the money line. The game total, 9.5, and we're playing the over in this one. Over 9.5 total runs. On to the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 3 batsmen in this game. We're taking Crow Armstrong, as well as Horner of the Chicago Cubs, Castellano of the Philadelphia Phillies, all 3 batsmen to have 2 total bases in this game. On to the pitching props now, and we're playing both starting pitchers to go over their lines. Ray of the Cubs over 3.5 strikeouts. Abel of the Phillies over 4.5 Ks today. Right, moving right along, we have an NL East matchup starting up here. We got the Washington Nationals in New York taking on the Mets. This is going to be a good pitching matchup in this game today. Mackenzie Gore on the mound for the Nationals. He's 3-5, but with a 2.87 ERA. Griffin Canning on the mound for the Mets. He's 6-2, 2.90 ERA. In this matchup today, the Mets are still the betting odds favorite. I see a lot of money being laid on the Washington Nationals. Mackenzie Gore, their ace, is on the mound. He's coming off of 2 shutout games. He shut out the Cubs, shut out the Seattle Mariners, and even the game before that, he faced, not a good offense in the Giants, but he only allowed 1 run there. With all of that being said, the New York Mets are the betting odds favorites in this game. They are home, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total in this game, 7.5, and we're playing the over in this one. Over 7.5 total runs. All right, on to the hitting props now. And we're playing the 2 left-handed bats for the Mets in this one. We're taking Lindor and Soto, both to have 2 total in this game. On to the pitching props now. We like both starting pitchers to go over their lines. Gore of the Washington Nationals, over 6.5 Ks. Canning of the New York Mets, over 4.5 strikeouts as well in this game. All right, moving right along, we got the Tampa Bay Rays in Boston taking on the Sox. Tampa Bay won this game yesterday in overtime, a score of 10-8. If you remember yesterday's video, I was telling you guys weather cannot be the only determining factor when playing the over-unders. I hear a lot of guys when they talk about playing the over-under, the weather is the most important thing in their eyes. If you remember yesterday's video, we talked about when we looked at Baseball Pal, Weather Index showed the lowest projected scoring game was going to be this game. Turned out to be the highest scoring game yesterday, 18 total runs. So I just wanted to say that real quick. Weather isn't always the most important thing. Bad bullpens is. When you have a bullpen that can't get outs or recorded out, there's nothing more important than that. With all of that being said, in this game today, Tampa Bay is favored in this matchup. They're on the road, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total, 9.5, and we're playing the over in this one. Over 9.5 total runs. On to the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're taking 1 Red Sox. Give me Camareno of the Tampa Bay Rays, as well as Rafael Devers of the Boston Red Sox, both to have 2 total bases in this game. On to the pitching props now. Pepio of the Tampa Bay Rays, we're taking his over 4.5 strikeouts. Giolito of the Boston Red Sox, we're playing his under 4.5 Ks today. All right, guys, this will be our first play of the day, our first game of the day that I'm recommending to you more than any. We got the New York Yankees in Kansas City taking on the Royals. Max Fried on the mound for the Yanks. We know he's been dominant this year. Cameron on the mound for Kansas City. He's been very good in his last 3 starts. In this matchup today, Yankees on the road, favored on the road. We're playing them on the money line. Game total, 8.5, and we're playing the under in this game. Under 8.5 total runs. On to the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 3 batsmen in this game. We're playing Aaron Judge as well as Ben Rice of the Yankees. And we're also taking Bobby Witt Jr. of the Royals. All 3 batsmen, 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now, and we're taking Max Fried to go over his line of 4.5 Ks. Cameron, we're taking his under today, under 4.5 strikeouts. All right, moving right along, we got the Atlanta Braves in Milwaukee taking on the Brewers. We called this game right yesterday. We played Atlanta. We took the over. In this matchup today, Holmes on the mound for the Atlanta Braves. Priester on the mound for the Milwaukee Brewers. an even pitching matchup, I can give the edge to Priester in my opinion. The Atlanta Braves are favored again in this matchup here on the road, and we're playing the home dogs. Give me the Milwaukee Brewers on the money line. The game total, 8.5, and we're playing the under in this one. Under 8.5 total runs. Onto the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're taking 1 Brave, 1 Brewer. Give me Ronald Acuna Jr. of the Atlanta Braves, as well as Contreras of the Milwaukee Brewers, both to have 2 total bases in this game. Onto the pitching props now. And we're taking Holmes of the Atlanta Braves to go under his line of 5.5 strikeouts. Priester, we're playing his over in this one. Over 3.5 Ks today. Alright, moving right along. We got the Texas Rangers in Minnesota starting up a series with the Twins here today. Malley on the mound for the Rangers, with Richardson making his return in this one for the Twins. The Twins are still the betting odds favorite according to all sports books. And I'm edging the Texas Rangers, so we're playing the Texas Rangers on the money line. Give me the Road Dogs. The game total, 8.5, and we're playing the under in this one. Under 8.5 total runs. Onto the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're taking Semien of the Texas Rangers as well as Correa of the Minnesota Twins, both to have 2 total bases in this game. We only have 1 pitcher's line, and that is Malley of the Texas Rangers, and we're playing his under 4.5 Ks today. Alright, moving right along, we got the Toronto Blue Jays in St. Louis taking on the Cardinals. Like I said, Toronto won this game yesterday in overtime. In this matchup today, Bassett on the mound for the Jays, Michaelis on the mound for the Cardinals. We like Toronto on the money line in this one. The game total, 8.5, and we're playing the over in this game. Over 8.5 total runs. Onto the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're taking two Blue Jays in this game. Give me Vlad Jr. as well as Springer, both to have 2 total in this game. Onto the pitching props now, and we're playing both starting pitchers to go over their lines. Bassett of the Toronto Blue Jays over 4.5 Ks. Michaelis of the St. Louis Cardinals over 2.5 strikeouts today. Right, moving right along, we got the Chicago White Sox in Houston taking on the Astros. Smith on the mound for the White Sox. McCullers on the mound for the Houston Astros. 2 young pitchers that have looked very good in their recent few starts. In this matchup today, Houston at home, one of the best home teams in the majors. We're playing them on the run line. The game total is 8, and we're playing the over in this one. Over 8 total runs. Onto the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're taking 1 White Sox, 1 Astro. Give me Benintendi of the Chicago White Sox as well as Pena of the Astros, both to have 2 total bases in this game. Onto the pitching props now. We're playing Smith to go over his line of 4.5 strikeouts. McCullers of the Astros, we're playing his under 6.5 Ks today. Righty guys, on after that, this will be our second play of the day, our second game of the day that I'm recommending to you more than any. We got the San Francisco Giants in Colorado starting up a series with the Rockies here today. Both teams got their young pitchers on the mound. Harrison, the left-handed pitcher, on the mound for San Francisco. Plumquist on the mound for Colorado. In this game today, we're playing San Francisco on the money line, but we're also playing the over in this one. Over 11.5 total runs. I know this line might seem very high, especially for the Giants who are struggling offense. 2 pitchers are perfect to give up runs here today. The weather is conducive to scoring in Colorado, and Colorado's just a different place when the weather is pushing outward, and that's what we got here today. So we like the 11.5 over. Onto the hitting props, 2 total bases. I'm taking 3 Giants in this game. We're playing Matt Chapman, Ramos, as well as Jung-Ho Lee, all to have 2 total bases in this game. Onto the pitching props now, and we're playing Harrison of the San Francisco Giants to go over his line of 4.5 Ks. But we're playing Plumquist to go under in this one today, under 3.5 strikeouts. Moving right along, we have the Athletics in Los Angeles taking on the Angels. The Angels won this first game yesterday, a score of 7-4. In this matchup today, the Athletics have Spence on the mound, who's 2-1 this season with a 4.9 ERA. Soriano on the mound for the Angels. He's 4-5 with a 4.11 ERA. In this matchup today, we do like the Angels on the money line. The game total is 9, and we're playing the over in this one. Over 9 total runs. On to the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 3 batsmen in this game. We're taking Brent Rooker of the Athletics. We're taking Mike Trout of the Angels, as well as Neto of the Angels, all to have 2 total bases in this game. The only starting pitcher's line we have is Soriano of the Angels, and we're playing his under in this one, under 4.5 Ks. On after that, we have the Dodgers in San Diego taking on the Padres. The Dodgers won this game yesterday in overtime, a score of 8-7. We just missed on our full game parlay. All we needed was Mookie Betts to get one more hit. In this matchup today, Cease on the mound for San Diego. No official listed starting pitcher for the Dodgers as yet. We do like the Dodgers still on the money line. This Dodgers team has hit Cease very well in the past. So we like the Dodgers on the money line in this one today. The game total, 8.5. We're playing the over in this game. Over 8.5 total runs. This Padres bullpen, which has been very good this season, is taxed coming into this game. So we might not see the best arms coming out the pen for the Padres. So we like the over in this game. Over 8.5. On to the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 3 batsmen in this game as well. Give me Freddie Freeman, as well as Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers. And we're playing Manny Machado of the San Diego Padres, all to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. We only have 1 starting pitcher's line, that being Cease of the San Diego Padres. And we're playing his under in this one, under 6.5 Ks. All right, final game of the day. This was probably one of the stranger games yesterday. Arizona won in overtime, a score of 8-4. In this matchup today, Wu was originally supposed to be the starting pitcher for the Seattle Mariners. He got scratched. Evans has replaced him. Fought on the mound for the Arizona Diamondbacks. In this one today, we like Seattle on the money line. They're still the betting odds favorite. I think that should have been shifted, but we're still playing them on the money line. The game total is 9, and we're playing the over in this one. Over 9 total runs. On to the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 2 Seattle Mariners in this game. Give me Rodriguez as well as Raleigh, both to have 2 total in this one. The only pitcher's line we have is Fott of the Arizona Diamondbacks, and we're playing this under in this one, under 4.5 Ks today. Alrighty guys, before we get up out of here, our 4 parlay plays of the day. We start off with our first one. It's a game parlay, the earlier games in the day. We're starting off with the Cincinnati Reds on the money line, followed by the Pittsburgh Pirates on the money line, the Tampa Bay Rays on the money line, and then we close it out with the New York Mets, Washington Nationals game total to go over 7.5, and the Atlanta Braves, Milwaukee Brewers game total to go under 8.5. All 5 legs, $5 bet pays $115. On after that, this will be our second game parlay. It's the later games in the night. We got the Texas Rangers on the money line. Then we're playing the Chicago White Sox, Houston Astros game total to go over 8. The San Francisco Giants on the money line. The Athletics Angels game total to go over 9. And finally, the Seattle Mariners Arizona Diamondbacks game total to go over 9. All 5 legs, $5 parlay pays $120. After that, guys, we have our player props here, our 2 home run parlays. We'll start off with our first one, and we start off with Riley Green of the Detroit Tigers. After that, we have Rafael Devers of the Boston Red Sox, and finally, Ellie De La Cruz of the Cincinnati Reds. All 3 batsmen, dollar parlay pays $110. On after that, this will be a 4-leg home run parlay. We start off with Ronald Acuna Jr. of the Atlanta Braves, Brent Rooker of the Athletics, Mike Trout of the Los Angeles Angels, and finally Cal Raleigh of the Seattle Mariners. All 4 gentlemen, dollar parlay pays $105. Once again, guys, I just want to say thank you to everyone. I hope we all can win some money today, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next one.